All right, do you guys have any questions to start off with?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Me neither. This one, for some reason, was harder for me to understand, but I think I got it. Okay, then let's just go to the quiz. Just let me know when you guys are ready.
I am ready.
You have it up too, Deborah?
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, question 3. In previous lessons, we had assumed the population standard deviation was known. In this lesson, we are making a different assumption about the standard deviation. What has changed? We assume that it's unknown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 4. The next 2 questions. Let the null and alternative hypotheses be. Is that mu? Is that how you say that one? Mu equals 8. Okay. And mu is greater than 8. Assume that the population standard deviation, sigma, is not known. Becca collects a sample size of 9 and computes the sample mean of 11 and the simple sample mean of 6. I remember that.
Yeah.
Is sigma known? No.
No.
And 5, what is the value of t? Let's see.
I get 1.5.
Okay. 1 second. Me too.
Almost done. Okay, I do too.
Okay, great. And the next question. Will it let you guys copy all that data?
I haven't been able to.
Yeah, me neither. That's annoying.
But it says copy and paste.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you're supposed to do that. And I've tried. I'm on Chrome.
Me too.
So I don't know how you're supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
that's
on
frustrating.
Firefox and it won't let me.
Okay, well, I'm going to type this all into this, so this is going to be a minute.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that couldn't copy that.
Yeah, me too. I tried to copy stuff out of this before, and I haven't been able to either, so it's annoying.
So if you go to the file, that's like the first 25 numbers on the file, right?
Which file?
The body temp file. If you go to the body temp file, I think it's the first. Yeah, I think it's the first 25 numbers.
Oh, okay.
Body temp.
Shoot, well, I'm already halfway through, so I'm just going to keep going. But that would have been a smart idea. Thank you. Okay. Make sure I got them all right.
So what's the last number in that list?
98.2.
What is it? 98.2?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that is the first 21 numbers on the list.
Okay. I wish it had like said that in the directions or something. It's weird.
I know, right?
So 98.2 and then 98.7 is the next one up?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the first 21 numbers on the list.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay, well. Easier
than writing them all out, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that at first either.
Yeah, it's like, that's dumb. Oh, well. That didn't take too long. Okay, so put that into the software. what is x? So that's the point estimator, right? So is that 98.6?
For x?
Yeah.
Well, let me have to pull into it because I got 98.22.
Yeah, I got 98.2 as well.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
The mean.
Oh, the mean. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. My bad. 98.2 round it to 0. Okay.
98.22.
Okay, thank you. And then what is S?
I get 0.922.
That's what I'm getting as well.
Me too. And the t-score, I got negative 1.843.
Right.
Awesome. And so then the p-value, if we type that into the applet.
Actually, it gives you the p-value right there on the list.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard, though, that that's not, I thought I read that that's not always accurate, but I could be wrong. I'm going to look it up. Because if I type it in, I get 0.0810 as the p-value.
Well, let me see. Are you doing the right not equal to?
Yeah, I did less than because that's what the alternative thing says.
But it's not equal to.
Oh, it's not equal to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let me try that. Oh, okay. Why is it not equal to or not less than when it's asking for the alternative is less than? Just wondering. I don't know.
98.6 and not 98.6. So one is that, so the hypothesis is that it's 98.6 and the alternative is that it's not, so it's not equal to.
Oh, okay. Well, the alternative hypothesis.
Does that kind of make sense?
No, not really, because it says the alternative hypothesis is mu is less than 98.6. So that's why I thought it had to be less than.
So what's it giving you for the p-value?
Oh, well, when I had it to less than on the Excel, it gave me 0.040. But when I typed it into the other thing, it gave me 0.81. So I guess I'm just confused as to why it's less than, I mean, why it's not equal to and not less than. So when would we use less than?
Okay, so I'm looking through here. So we've got the hypothesis at 98.6, and then the alternative hypothesis is that it's not 98.6. Is that right?
No, I think in the information it says the alternative hypothesis is less than 98.6.
So we'd want to use the less than.
Which, I mean, even if it is to the less than, then I don't think we go off the p-value in the Excel. We go off the p-value of the probability. So either way, though, the probability on the applet thing is the same as if this was equal to or not equal to, if that makes sense. So like, either way, it's the same answer, I guess, but we have to use the applet. I don't know. I'm sorry. I am kind of confused by this lesson. I don't know what my problem is, but I just can't.
No, it's not just you. It was kind of, it was confusing.
Okay. So I'm like, I don't get when, like, why that shouldn't be set to less than. But if we set that to less than on the Excel and it gives you that weird p-value, I think we still take the t and go into the applet, right? And get the p-value from that.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be the same as if it wasn't less than, if it was just not equal to on this. It says the same thing. I don't know. I still think the answer is 0.0810. 0.081.
Well, just go with it and.
Okay. I don't know.
And
is that what you guys are gonna put?
Yeah, I'll put that. See what it says. If not, I'll go back and
retake it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got a 0.40. 0.040.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get that?
I get that if I change the type test to less than.
To less than?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because it says right there.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember.
So I'm looking back in here on the Excel instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's asking us to consider the alternative hypothesis here, if it's showing that it's less than, then we'd want to change it to the less than option.
Okay, so when I put it to the less than option, which is what you guys were right with, then it shows the p-value of 0.040.
Uh-huh.
Okay. 0.040.
So I'm assuming that we still go off of like the value. So if it's going to be mu is not equal to, then we do not equal and so on and so forth.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I guess I thought for some reason that we didn't always go off the p-value on Excel, but that we took the t-score and we type it into the applet. And that's what gives us the probability.
Yeah, I was just going off that because that's just what the lesson was saying. We're going to be doing all of our the computations on that. So we'll see. I'm just going to go with the 040.
Okay. 040. I'll just do that too. 040 and see what it says. Okay. Well then for 040, that means it's less than. That means we accept the hypothesis, right? Oh no,
yeah, we reject. Right, we reject the hypothesis.
So reject the null hypothesis. Okay, question 11. So use the following values, which were pulled from data file Baby Boom for next 6 questions. There we go, we can get off that. These values are the wait time in minutes between births at a hospital. Copy and paste them into Excel. The hospital claims that the average time between births is 40 minutes and plans its resource allocation based on this claim. You want to test their claim. So the hypothesis, the null hypothesis is the mean is 40. The alternative is that it is not 40. The level significance is 0.01. Okay, let's see.
So that's the Baby Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the last number on that list?
61.
61?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to copy and paste right from the list here. So the next one above that is number 9. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So null hypothesis is 40.
And this one is not equal to, right?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So this one's not equal to.
Okay, so the question now.
So now it's asking what is the
p-value.
P-value.
Okay, so my p-value is 0.995.
Yeah, that's what mine is too.
Okay, that's not what I'm getting.
What did yours say?
Mine says the p-value is 0.369.
Did you set it to
Do you have the null hypothesis as 40?
Uh-huh. The null hypothesis is 40. Type test is not equal to.
And you're getting something else?
Yeah.
Maybe check your numbers on the left and make sure they're right.
Right. Well, and now the Excel is not responding, so I can't even go in and change anything. So
what do you have for your end? What do you have for your end? Do you have 21?
And showing it is 19.
Okay, it should be 21.
Yeah, it should be 21.
There's my problem. One of my numbers is not right.
Yeah, looks like you're missing a couple.
Okay. What did you say you guys got for the p-value?
0.995.
Okay. Try exiting out and restarting this and look at that and see if I get that later.
Okay. Yeah, this Excel thing freezes on me all the time. It's really frustrating. So the p-value is greater than alpha, so that means we reject the null hypothesis again.
Right.
So you decide to try another alternative hypothesis. This time you use that the mean is less than 40, and you keep the same level of significance. Did the p-value increase or decrease? Let's see, it's less than, it decreased.
Yeah, it decreased, yeah.
What decision do you make on this one? I think you still reject, right?
Right.
Okay. It's still higher than it. Now construct a 95% confidence interval for the true mean wait time between births at a hospital. What is the lower confidence level? Do we keep it as the less than, or do we switch it back to not equal to?
I would probably say keep it as not equal to.
Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Okay, so the lower one is what, 23.499? Oh, rounds to one decimal place. 23.5.
23.5.
And then the upper is 56.6.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So you were right then. So we should always go off the p-value on Excel then, right? And not off of the other thing. So it looks like we got this right.
It looks accurate so far.
Yeah. So you were right. Thank you. That must be what I was doing wrong on the other one. I keep going off of the other thing. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to spend some time on that. But it looks like we got the other ones wrong. Like, what decision did you make to fail to reject? Why would it be fail to reject if the p-value is so much higher than the level of significance?
For which one?
Number 12.
Number 12?
Yeah.
Is fail to reject?
Yeah, it says we got it wrong, and there's only one other option, so fail to reject. But that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, because I was under the understanding that if the p-value is greater, then you fail to reject. If it's less than, then you don't fail to reject it.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand either. So that's weird. But I guess I'll just retake it and fix those ones. Okay, but everything else is right. Thank you. That was helpful because I've been doing that wrong. I just need to take the p-value off of Excel. Okay, so thanks for explaining that to me.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about question 12.
Me too. 12, and also the other one. What was the other one? 14?
Yeah.
Because it's still, that one was down to 0.4 or 0.4 or something.
Well, that makes sense because it's not 0.05, but you
The level of significance is 0.01. So if it's 0.4, it should still be reject the null hypothesis.
I'm just trying to figure out why number 12. So 11 is right with 0.995 as the p-value.
Yeah, and we always go off the p-value, right?
Right.
So yeah, I wonder if that's keyed wrong.
So and that's obviously higher than 0.05.
Maybe I'll email her and ask her to explain that.
Yeah, I think we could all do that.
Yeah. I'll send her an email. Just put you guys on it and ask her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I will do that. And then do you guys know how to find the margin of error when we don't know sigma? Isn't it just...
Margin of error is...
My understanding, and I went back in and watched the videos, that the margin of error is basically the same formula that we find the margin of error if we know the sigma, except for your values are different. So you'd want to use the t in place of like the z. And we're using the sample size of the sample deviation for the standard deviation.
That's what I thought. And have you guys taken the homework quiz yet?
No.
I haven't.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I can talk to you guys about it.
I took the chapter 10 quiz, homework quiz. And number 3 and 4, it said that I got wrong when they were right. So I had to email her and she had to correct it for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll talk to her about the quiz too then. I'm just confused. Okay. All right. Well, I'll email her then asking about number 12 and I'll put you guys on it so you can see her response.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll get together on, what's today? Thursday? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll see you guys Tuesday.
See you.
Bye.